Hi guys, it's Rach and welcome to part 2 of my February favourites, or I'm going to call them like Rachel's obsessions, because these are things that I've been obsessed with this month, other favourites other than beauty, so anything else that I've been really loving this month, which will include my book favourites and my music favourites and all the stuff that I usually include in my random favourites or at the end of my beauty favourites. So I'm going to start off with one thing that I've been loving, kind of weird, but I am obsessed with notebooks. I've always been a stationery lover. That's my favourite part of back to school, was buying new stationery and stuff like that, but I don't really have a need for that anymore. I'm out of school, I'm out of uni, but I still can't stop myself from buying a ton of notebooks. My favourite place is, of course, Typo, because they have the most amazing notebooks. I have some here to show you guys. Look at this one. It says, "So you read my notebook. Unfortunately now I'm going to have to kill you." I mean, like, that's just perfection in a notebook. I also have one here that says love, and it's got really like cool and funky whatevs. A cat with heart glasses, hashtag whatevs. I mean, like, that's just the epitome of cool / indifference, all in one little notebook. They just have some cute things. Eat ice cream for breakfast, another favourite of mine I highly believe in, because, well, when we were younger, we used to be able to pick what we wanted to eat for breakfast on our birthdays. I always picked ice cream because it was like a treat, and it was also like, you're almost like a rebel because you're eating ice cream for breakfast. Yeah, I was so cool like that. Clearly, coolest child on the block. My next obsession for the month of February was a food favourite. This is gummy bears, and I wanted to have some to show you guys, but the weekend was just too far away, and well, I ate them all. The Haribo gold bears are my favourite, and what started this was I was actually reading this viral link that was sent to me of reviews on Amazon of a 5-pound bag of Haribo gold sugar-free or sugarless gummy bears. Now, there's a big difference between the original and the sugar-free one. Now, apparently the sugar-free one still tastes the same, but they use something in it to sweeten it other than sugar, and that doesn't agree with a lot of people, cause people a lot of internal issues that ended up anyway, I'm gonna put a link to the viral kind of feed that I read, but you can literally just search on the Amazon website for a 5-pound bag of Haribo gold sugar-free gummy bears and read the reviews. There are some gems on there. They are hilarious. Highly would recommend it. I was literally reading it at work and I was laughing so much I was crying. But I digress. I love the gummy bears. They're amazing. Just stick to the sugar version, not the sugar-free version. They are amazing. My next obsession was a candle, which I just had to blow out because it was in my background, and it's really hard for me because it's completely liquefied and I can't even take it out of the little candle sleeve. This one is from Bath and Body Works. It is the Peach Bellini candle. It smells amazing. I love this scent. Would highly recommend it if you like peach fruity kind of scents. It has a little bit of like a zest to it as well, I guess, because it's like peach Bellini, not just straight peach, but it is amazing. I can't speak today. It is amazing, and I would highly recommend it. It just smells so good. Bath and Body Works candles are a like year-round obsession of mine. I get asked all the time, where do I get them from? I order them from eBay, guys. Search on eBay for the candle in particular that you want. Check the seller, see what they sell, see what price their shipping is, see whether they combine shipping and what kind of star ratings they have, and if all that sounds good, then that's how basically I purchase my Bath and Body Works candles, because Bath and Body Works at this time does not ship to Australia. Next, I have a couple of app favourites for you guys. I am certainly not a health nut by any means, but I've been trying to get a little bit healthier and just exercise a little bit more, to sort of watch what I eat. I'm not going crazy about it, but I was feeling like I'd put on a little bit of extra weight and I just kind of wanted to lose those extra kilos just so I could feel comfortable in myself. So 2 apps that I've been really loving. The first one is MyFitnessPal, which is this little app here. This one is really great to track what you are eating. You can put in your height and weight and the kind of lifestyle that you live, and how much, if you want to lose weight or maintain weight or gain weight, and basically from that it will tell you sort of how many calories you should kind of eat per day. And then you can kind of keep a diary, so you can add food to the diary: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You can also add any exercise that you do and how many calories that exercise burned. What I like about it is that you can just search online for foods. You can type in the name and it can bring up a whole heap of listings of different foods that you may have been searching for and how many calories they are. It also has a barcode scanner, so I can go up to any food that I have and I can scan the barcode, which is really, really handy, especially if you're trying to count calories and you find that you can only read kilojoules, because a lot of Australian packaging only has the kilojoules, not the calories. This sort of calculates it all for you. It's really, really easy, and then it keeps the ones that you've already had. So if you eat the same breakfast every day like I do, because I'm a creature of habit, well then you don't have to search. It's already there under breakfast. Tap it, and it's just a nice way for me to just it's really a way to track how much you eat and what kind of food you eat, and the breakdown of like protein versus carbohydrates versus sugars and fats and things like that. And I've tried to keep a food diary before, just not necessarily to lose weight, but just so I could see the type of food that I was eating, and it was just a pain. I forget to write things down and it was hard to track. This just makes it so simple and easy. I always have my phone with me, and if you're looking for something like that, then I would recommend this app. It really does a great job, and you can track if you're trying to lose weight. You can put in sort of your weight loss and see sort of how much you've lost and goals and things like that, so that's really handy. Another one that I've been loving is called TuneTime. This one here is kind of like a timer that you can use for interval training, but it uses your songs. I listen to music while I'm on the treadmill or while I'm on the rowing machine or whatever, and I like to sort of know, I change up what I do based on intervals of time. And I used to just use the songs, but some songs are longer, some songs are shorter, some songs are too long for me to use, and it was getting annoying. I didn't like beeps, I don't like anything like that, but this I can program it. So I have it programmed to do 12 sets of 2-minute intervals. So what it will do is it will play a song for 2 minutes and then it will go to a next song, and I can basically choose which songs that I want it to do for 12 lots of 2 minutes or a 24-minute workout. And I use that for the treadmill. I basically will power walk up a hill for 2 minutes, and then I will reduce the incline and jog, like, or do like a fast jog for another 2 minutes, and then I'll go back to walking. And then that's how I sort of track what I'm doing. Or I might do it in 4 minutes. So I'll do 2 songs walking, 2 songs running, 2 songs walking, 2 songs running. And it's a nice way to track what you're doing and know when to change and stuff, and still listen to your music. And I just really, really like it. You can change the amount of intervals and how long they are, and I just find it handy, and I've been really, really enjoying that. Since we're on the topic of songs, I have a couple of song favourites this month. The first one is What About Us by the Saturdays featuring Sean Paul. That's one that I definitely like to dance around to or work out to. It's just a fun kind of upbeat song. I don't really know much about the Saturdays. I think they may be are they a girl group from the UK or somewhere? I'm not sure. I hadn't really heard of them until I heard this song, but I really, really like that. And the other song that I've been enjoying is Heartbreak by Clubfeet featuring Chela. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but again, it's just a song that I randomly heard. I was actually in a store, and I often will hear songs and I'll Shazam them while I'm in the store shopping, so I'll like just discreetly hold my phone up towards like the speaker in the roof or whatever to try and Shazam the song. I think I was shopping in Forever New or something like that, heard the song, Shazammed it, and I like it. So they're my 2 song favourites for this month. Before I round off this video for book favourites, I do have one kind of accessory favourite. It is this ring here. It's just a little bow ring that I picked up from Lovisa. I like it because it's kind of feminine and cute with the bow, but it's a little bit grungy because of the silver and like the chain kind of metal that's used to make the bow. Really, really cute. I believe I picked it up on sale, and I like it. I tend to wear either statement rings or statement necklaces just to kind of dress up an outfit, because a lot of the time I'm kind of getting ready quick and I don't have a lot of time to put a lot of effort into my outfit, and this can just kind of add that little bit of extra pop. And then for book favourites, the first one I have here is actual physical book. This is by Shalvis, and this is Once in a Lifetime. This is the 9th novel, I believe, in the Lucky Harbour series. This is a series that I've mentioned before, multiple favourites videos. I love Shalvis. She's one of my favourite kind of adult romance novel authors, and I love this Lucky Harbour series. I know there'll be more books and I can't wait for them. It's just one of these kind of series that just every book before it even comes out pre-order it because I know I'm going to like it. I want to know what happens with the different characters. They kind of come out in lots of 3, so the 3 books are kind of linked together, but then all 9 are obviously linked together and you hear bits and pieces back from previous characters and things like that. So I've been really enjoying that series and I was really excited when this book was released. Another new release came out towards the end of February, but I love her so much and I love the book so much that it made it, of course, into my favourites. Some of you probably already guessed it. It's Take a Chance by Abbi Glines. This book is the first book in kind of like a spin-off series from another, the Forever Too Far kind of series. I don't know exactly if I'm naming them right, but I basically have a sort of group recommendation for all of Abbi Glines' books. I think she's amazing and I loved hearing about Grant and Harlow, which are the 2 characters in this particular story. I really liked it. I know that some people aren't super happy with the way that it ended, aren't happy with Grant, but I still love him. I'm still really happy with him and I can't wait to read the next book in this particular series. I do have some other books that I've been loving. I have been doing book chat videos, so if you want to hear more about the books that I'm reading and a little bit more of a review of them, then definitely check those out. But those are just the 2 that I wanted to mention particularly as favourites for this month, as well as I should also mention Your Love Is All I Need by Marie Force. Really liked that book and I really like her series overall. She has the McCarthy's of Gansett Island series, or the Gansett Island series, and also the Fatal series, both of which I love. They have a lot of books in them and I've read every single one. This is a new series and I was just really excited that she was starting a new series of books because I really enjoy her writing. So I think that's going to be it for my Rachel's Obsessions in February. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I love hearing what you have been loving, so definitely share any of your non-beauty favourites with me. Foods or apps or songs, music, books, whatever. I love hearing them. I love your recommendations, so share them in the comments. Other than that, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!